Hello everyone, Rayton-K here with my Let's Play of Revolution 3 for Minecraft 1.7.10. It's been a while since I last recorded, and mostly behind the scenes I've been doing a bunch of grindy work that just had to be done. One part of that is that I've been exploring the world in search of some more of the Chromaticraft world gen specifically, and just in general to know what's around me. And while I have found a whole bunch of very interesting things, such as these pretty neat hamburgers, one thing I just found, well, let's just say it makes all the long hours of searching worth it. If I can find it again, of course. It was somewhere around here. Oh, please. Okay, I swear this wasn't rehearsed. I swear I found something really nice. Something that I've been literally looking for since I started this series. It was... oh yeah, here it is. See that? That's a torch. I did not place that torch. Okay, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of digging to make sure I can still leave later on. This is a secret burrows, which also gives me the crystal burrows fragment, which we're gonna take a look at, because these burrows, on top of having a bunch of chests for you right away, they hide a little secret. If you go into the structure of the thing, you see that it's actually a good deal larger than it seems. This bit is where we're currently at, the upper half. The lower half, the one with the green stuff, that's where we're going in a little bit. But first, let's see what this crystal burrow has for us. Since these are chests, you need to clear out what's on top of them to get into them. Mostly trash until I get into fossils and archaeology, and mostly trash. I'll just I guess I can grab that one. Anyway, to get down to the good stuff, you have to pop open this one, drop in, and down here you find the crystal pylon that runs this particular hidden burrow. If you break it like that, you get a few random items, a few more info fragments, one of these weird burrow fragments that I just don't know what they do, and apparently a sword, but yeah, it's a bad sword and it should feel bad. Some more random trash that I'm not gonna collect right now. Could grab that one since they stack anyway. Wonder what that sound is. Anyway, I'm gonna leave that crystal lamp there. It's just decorative at this point. And now that I've broken the central focus of the place, I can just dig my way out. Any archaeologists among you might probably be cringing because, hey, you just found some ancient secret and yeah, I don't care. I'm just glad I got out of there with one more achievement in the Chromaticraft progression. Not this one, not that one, this one. Ta-da! That leaves a bunch more, and I'm especially looking for these magical forests right now, which, again, is why it's been a while. Searching for those things is a headache, because I've got the worst luck with them. Either the moment I spawn, I'm within sight of a magical forest, and trust me, there's no way you don't recognize them once you see them, or I just plain up never find any. Well, hoping to break that particular streak of bad luck, and, well, actually find one this time around. And before any one of you suggest it, I'm not gonna cheat until, well, Okay, say I don't find another one in a week, then I'll resort to cheating, because right now I'm getting kind of stuck with Chromatocraft, which is really starting to annoy me. I need a bit of research to make crystalline stone, and I'm just not getting it. As long as I don't get that research, I cannot progress any further. Anyway, one last thing, now that it's getting dark, let me quickly restore roughly what the environment was like when I got here. Hopefully this holds. Yeah, good. Oh, no. Yeah, right, about there. See, the lexicon, the chromatic lexicon, says that you have to go look for little glowy spots in the environment at night. But this is how bright it gets. Barely any brighter than the surrounding dirt. It's really hard, especially when these guys give about as much light. So yeah, hence my frustration with those not to be further described burrows. See you all in a bit. Well, not exactly what I was looking for, but something interesting for sure. This is, if I recall right, the, Origin Valley. Okay, this biome is made to look like what Minecraft used to look like in the very beginning, which is actually kind of a nice trip down memory lane. I still remember my first world looking pretty much like this. My second world was a snowy world, because back then you had either worlds with snow or worlds without snow, not worlds with partially snow. Sorry, I'm rambling like an old man. In any case, I'm gonna continue looking some more. On second thought, I'm going right there, right now, because okay, I swear this was not planned. I did not expect to see that rainbow forest right there. This is what I have been looking for the entire time. And now I just run across it like this. Well, lucky you! You get to watch me get in there right now. Oh, I just love this. In any case, I'm not here for just one, but for two reasons. Also, ethereal blooms, those are a Thaumcraft thing. I don't think they're supposed to spawn here, but whatever. In any case, first of all, I'm here to get the discovery of magical forests, which is neat. Second, I'm here for this thing. A magical tree. And now, I finally can get started with some of the more advanced parts of Chromatocraft. So I can put that one in. Oh hey, a rainbow sapling. Neat. Let's see. Well, apparently it's not in here yet, but hey, I've got a whole slew of stuff back home, so yeah. Anyway, fun thing about the Rainbow Forest is that it's practically a peaceful area. In short, even at zero light, no hostile mobs will spawn here. To compensate, I imagine, regular mobs, non-hostile mobs, spawn here by the boatload, and so it can be a bit trying on older or weaker computers to run around in this place. Which is kind of a shame, because it's well worth the rewards that you can get here. For starters, well, there are all kinds of colored trees are here, and a little further ahead in Chromatocraft, you're gonna need some access to the kind of resources you find by harvesting colored trees. I'm not gonna go there. You don't want to get ganged up upon by a whole bunch of angry mobs. You don't want to get ganged up upon by a mob of angry mobs either. In any case, now that I've found this place, I should, in theory, be able to progress a little further along Chromaticraft's tech tree. Especially now that I've probably got access to the crystalline stone I mentioned before. I'm rambling a bit, sorry for that, but I am just stoked, absolutely stoked that I managed to find this place, finally! In any case, see you back in a bit once I'm back at home. I imagine I have a whole bunch of, you know, info fragments that are now able to activate. I'm just flustered right now, sorry. Words are hard in any case, and I'll be back in a little bit. See you soon. So, it's a few minutes later and, well, 41 pages. Almost tripled what I had. I'm also almost out of info fragments. And as usual, I have one in my inventory in case I run into an achievement and get what I need. But hey, I don't care. I'm happy. I finally managed to get over that not to be further described hurdle. So, yeah, progress is being made. I'm happy. Anyway, the next things I'm going to need... But I keep clicking the wrong buttons. Anyway, next things I'm going to need are either the weak magical foci, but I can't quite get there just yet. Right, this one. Magic collector. Magic liquid. For that, they mention a collector of some kind. And, thankfully, I have the recipe for the chroma collector. Basically, it pulls experience from your player and turns it into liquid chroma, which was described here a while ago. So yeah, that's what I'm going to make next. With this little slider here, you can switch between item description and item recipes. For the chroma collector, it's a block of glowstone, any 4 crystal shards, any 3 basic stone, and an Eye of Ender. Thankfully, even though I haven't been in the nether much, I still have some blaze powder, which I got off some plants. I believe they were called cinder pearls. Yeah, gonna breed those up later with what's the word? Agricraft, because you can do that and increase the amount of stuff you get from one of them. But yeah, that's for later. Right now I'm going to need 4 of these. Yep, all that. Some of the glowstone I collected left and right. Oh, I guess I put it away. Yep, here it is. Hold on, let me check if I can still just... I don't think I can just make a glowstone block, can I? Oh no, I can. So that's good. Next I'm going to need an ender pearl, which I got precious few of, but hey, better some than none. I'm gonna need a few bits of stone, which I've got a ton of. And that should be about it, right? Probably forgot something, like making the glowstone into a glowstone block and crafting up the Eye of Ender. But anyhow, I think that's all okay. That, and like that. Oh right, I bet it's one of those crafting recipes that requires the casting table. which means that I'm also going to be able to show off once more how the crafting table works. Yep, there you go, chroma collector. Wonder why the tooltip is showing up so far from the mouse, but anyway, quick little whack, and there we go. Rune craft. Oh, hey, look, would you? Look at that. Where did it go? Where did my... Oh, come on! Apparently... Oh, apparently it got pulled into here for some reason. I don't know how that happened. In any case, now that I've got that, I've completed this bit of research, except no, I didn't. Huh, weird. I'll have to check what I did unlock then. In any case, doing that gave me another bit of research, which is to say that I can now find that, which is to say I now have access to an ore-finding pickaxe. Wonder if that even works in this pack. Yeah, here we go. Which is where the rune crafting mechanism comes into play. See, after a little while of using that casting table, it levels up. That was what the little balls up here mean. This is a level 4 casting table, but right now it can only do level 1 crafting recipes. The reason for that is it's part of a large, complex multi-block that allows it to draw in additional items beyond the 3x3 from the square here, to use rune stones to further direct the energies flowing through it, etc., etc. Bottom line is, right now it's missing 90% of the multi-block that it requires, and so I'm limited to using only the first tier of recipes, which is fine. We'll get to making the big, expansive casting room, which looks like this, with our little casting table in the middle. So yeah, that's something I'm gonna build in a future episode. Right now though, I'm gonna do a little more research, which is to say, just grab however many of these I can. And would you look at that, I have literally ran out of info fragments, that's the word. And it looks like stuff is freezing up for a moment. Oh. Let me just shift click it in there so it shows up at the right spot. Anyway, that means I now can also make all this stuff, including the fertility bloom, which sounds pretty interesting. Though some crops grow rapidly, yada 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 yada. Just do that. Yada, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I guess it's supposed to make things grow faster. I wonder what this does. Okay, apparently it makes cobblestone? Why would I want that? I'm serious. I'm just baffled by some of the things you can make in this mod, and not just because they're so awesome. I mean, don't get me wrong, they are pretty darn awesome, but also because they're so random. I mean, on one hand, you've got let me see if I can find a good example. Defensive glass. Glass that apparently stops mobs from entering or something, which is pretty darn useful. And then right next to it you got what? A block made to make music? You got colored lamps of sorts. It's all over the place. It's everything you can think of and then more. Lumen lamps. Pretty cool. You need redstone lamps, sure, but hey, they're still nice colored lamps. Glows. Pretty cheap to make and apparently make for lamps too. Let me try making a few. Got the shards for it. And then I need some stone. And apparently it's another recipe for the casting table. That goes there, that goes there, yep. So then I need to whack it. And again, they showed up here for some reason. I guess it auto-ejects into the work table. And there you go. We got a lamp. Or crystal glow. With a lot of kind of distracting particle effects. So seriously, guys, I know this episode is getting kind of rambly by now, but I'm just a bit overwhelmed here, really. Oh, yeah, they break pretty fast too. I guess it would make for useful torches when I'm out exploring. Oh, darn. In any case, I think I'm gonna end the episode here. I know it was a pretty random episode, but before I go, let me just show how this works. You place it down, and if I get it right, you just step on it, it soaks up some experience. Okay, 1 point of experience turns into 1 millibucket of liquid chroma. So you need 1,000 experience, which is a little over 32 levels worth to make 1 bucket. Once you've got a bucket though, you can do fancy stuff with it, including, from what I've heard... Whoa! Where did you come from? Anyway, including, from what I've heard, charging those crystal shards to do more stuff with. You may have noticed in some recipes that it had these weird glowing crystal shards that I didn't know what to do with yet. Yeah, that's what it does, I think. Not entirely sure. Again, I'm pretty much figuring this all out as I go. And there we go. 1 full bucket of liquid chroma. But yeah, ending the episode here for real this time around. See you all next time, and I hope you enjoyed this, because I sure did enjoy making this. Oh, and also, please, if there's anything you want to see, anything you want explained, anything you want to see or know more about, and you think that I may know, put it in the comments. Let me know that you want to know, and I'll do my best to include it with the next episode. For now, RayTanK, I'm out of here. Goodbye!